You ever just go for a walk entirely on intuition? Like you don't really have anywhere you're actually trying to go. And you don't follow a map. You don't know what turns you're taking. You just walk and think, well, this direction feels right. I'll go that way. And then you walk and then you get to another crossroads and you go, yeah, this way feels more right, so I'll go this way. Anyway, that's what I'm in the middle of doing right now. And to me, it's actually probably my favorite way to explore a new place. Like I just walk out of my hotel or hostel door and go, let's go this way, see where it goes. And I was thinking actually, it's kind of a perfect metaphor for life. Because most of the time in life, you don't really know exactly where you're trying to go. Like you have an idea, but all you're really doing is, if you can, follow your gut and make the next move. And it's like as I'm walking along, maybe I get thirsty, I stop, I get something to drink. Maybe I get hungry, I stop, I get some food. Then after that, I just continue on again. That's really all there is to it. I mean, I was thinking, maybe I want to go down to the river here. And I see up ahead here, it's coming into view. But I didn't really think this through at all. It was literally just like, this way feels right. This way feels right. And the only way to keep moving is literally by taking the next step. And that also just ties into life, because when you can't necessarily see the path between where you are and the end goal, the only thing to do is to just take the next step. It makes me think about the expression point A to point B. Like I gotta get from point A to point B. And I always thought, why is it just to point B? Like, what if you want to go to C? Or what if you want to go all the way to Z? Or Z? Because that's kind of like life. You're not trying to get from point A to point B. You're going from here to the very end. You're going to point Z. But what I was thinking is that you can't just go from point A to point Z. The point is, you have to go from A to B, and then to C, and then to D, and then E, and then, whatever comes next. But if you're on the path, then you know that you're still heading towards Z, but you have to hit each next point. But if you just are sitting at point A and you're looking over at point Z, you're like, hell, that's a long ways away. How am I supposed to get there? And that's why you just go from point A to point B. And then when you get to B, then you can go point B to C. Makes me think of the expression too, like, every journey begins with a single step. So when you're trying to go on a great adventure, just take the next step. Like when you get stuck in some sort of process, instead of being overwhelmed by looking over the distance at the long-term goal, just go to the next place. Take the next step. Make the next move, whatever it is. And like, for example, when you're out walking, you're thirsty, get something to drink, don't think about it. Where do I need to go from here? Wherever the next place is. Well, I was actually thirsty, so I stopped in at a pint at this craft beer place here. Then I was thinking, I wouldn't mind going this way, but apparently it's closed off. Not that I know where that goes, but I just felt I want to walk that direction, so instead I'm going to walk down here. Then we'll go that direction. And you know, that's kind of, I think, another perfect metaphor is like when you're moving towards something, a lot of the time there's going to be obstacles in the way, but it's just like when you're walking, there's an obstacle, you just have to walk around it, and then you keep going on your path. And really all of this is kind of a metaphor for how I tend to approach life. And it makes me think of the character like Captain Jack Sparrow. Not that I would say that I'm like him in a particular way, but it's like he always has a goal in mind, and he doesn't know how he's going to get there. And he just kind of makes it up on the go and deals with obstacles as they come his way. And really, that's what I think the best way to approach life is, because most of the time things aren't always going to go exactly as planned. And you can make tons of plans, but most of the time you make all these calculations and then something happens, you just have to make a decision on the fly. Some guys playing some street ball. But that's basically it, like, and I'm saying this because right now I'm on a sort of adventure, on a path that I can't actually see the end, but every little bit reveals itself a little bit at a time. Like, something will come to me, an idea will come to me, and I act on it. And then I think, oh, well, how do I get to this next place now? And I look into it. I gotta do this move, gotta buy this ticket. And then I act on it and go to the next place. And it's just a matter of faith. Because no matter what you do, you have to act in faith. Because even if you have everything perfectly mapped out, there's no guarantee. Like I said, you're still going to have to make snap decisions. You're still going to have to think of things on the go, deal with obstacles as they come. But the point is to just orient yourself in a direction that you want to move in and deal with the obstacles as they come. So I think I decided I'm going to walk out to the ocean. And it's like over an hour walk or something. So I should make it just basically in time for sunset. And you know, this is just a metaphor, as I said, but it applies to everything. It's like there's not really any guarantee that I'm going to make it. I mean, yeah, of course, there's a pretty good chance I'm going to make it, but I could fall down and hurt myself, or something could prevent me from getting the whole way. I could get attacked, I don't know, hit by a car, just saying. But despite all of these things, I'm just going to continue on with the attitude that no matter what, I'm going to get where I'm going. And honestly, the biggest thing of any endeavor you'll take on, whether it's like starting a business or I don't know, trying to achieve a life dream, trying to just get a job, I don't know, anything. Or anything, including just going for a simple walk like this. The most important thing is to just enjoy the process. Like, enjoy every step of the way. Like walking along this bridge here. Some cool scenery. And I mean, that's exactly it. Enjoy the process, because that's life. Life is all the in-between stuff. You know, you want to just get the job or get the house, get the car, get the wife, you know, the kids, the perfect life, whatever it is that you want. You want to just achieve the dream, but that's a limited feeling. And life is this. Life is every moment that you're awake. That's life. Life is all the ups and downs, the hard parts. And I say that to people all the time. Enjoy the shit. Because you have to. It's all part of it. It's like I said to a friend once, because we went out fishing and we were just driving around for hours and then kind of exploring, talking, whatever. And in the end, we never ended up even actually doing any fishing. And he's like, oh man, like, we didn't even get around to doing any fishing. And I was like, it's not the fishing that counts. It's the going fishing that's the important part. Because at the end of the day, it was still a great day. And it was still getting out and living life and doing your thing. So that's it. Just go for a walk. Enjoy the process. Follow your intuition. And just take it one step at a time. I'm not even really close to where I'm trying to go, but this is a view worth stopping for, you know? I'm just thinking, wow. This is it? Look at that, some guys doing some fishing. It's like serendipity or something. Or maybe it's just a coincidence. All I know is that not every fisherman needs a catch. Not every line needs a hook.